Hey, it's Jess and Jason with this week's Travel Tuesday tip. Today we're going to talk about the Google Translate app. It's available on the iOS systems and Android, and is also available if you have any web access on a smartphone. But be aware, it is connecting to the internet, so if you are traveling abroad, while it's a great device to have, it is going to cost you some data minutes. I'm going to demo the app on the iPhone because that's what I'm using, but like I said, you can also get on the Android devices and on the iPad. The cool thing about it is you can go from, I think, about 15 languages and output in 50 different languages. And then you can also just tap in the middle here, and it will allow you to switch back and forth between the languages if you want to convert it. Now, another cool feature is on the Android device, there's actually conversation mode. So two people speaking in two different languages can converse into the device, and it will change it on the fly. One of the other cool features of the app is you can get audio translation. So, not with everything, but if you input your text and you've spoken to it and you've told it what you wanted to translate, you can bring it up and do a couple of really cool things. You can go into full screen text, which is great if you just want to have something really large to put in front of somebody that you're asking them. You can also tap right here and it will translate it for you in the native language. And you can also favorite it. So if you've got a particular phrase that you might be using regularly while you're traveling, you can star it right there, and it will keep that in your favorite section. There's a few different settings you can do. And again, like I said, you can pick from a variety of languages that you want it to translate to. And obviously the ones that have the speaker icon are going to give you audible translations as well. But it's no good unless it really works. So let's check it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take the app. I've said, do you speak English? And I've gone ahead and gotten this answer, and this is simplified Chinese. And what's your name?
Yafem.
Yafem.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask Yafem here, who speaks both English and Chinese, if this looks like what it should. What does this say?
You want me in Chinese?
In English, what do you think that says? What does it say to you in Chinese?
You want me to say speak Chinese in?
If you were to look at this in Chinese, in English, or in your head, what would that say to you in Chinese?
Can you speak English?
Can you speak English? There you go. So that part works. Very good. Thanks a lot. So that's it. It's really easy to use. You launch the app. You select the language you want to go from, the language you want to output in. You can either type in text if you're in somewhere noisy like this and it may not hear you, or you can press the microphone icon right there. And again, it'll use the internet for some data transfer in order to translate these for you properly. So if you are traveling, keep in mind you're going to incur some data fees in order to get this to work, as the dictionary does not load on board natively to the app.